And one very typical service is the so-called Cloud X. Cloud X means cloud PC, cloud gaming, or cloud AR or VR. Okay, how we call it Cloud X. Okay, all of these are cloud services. Cloud services means that your content is at the cloud site, okay, not at the local site. Okay, for example, cloud PC. Actually, all the computing or computation, all the software, okay, all the storage processing is at the cloud side. Okay, the PC is only a small terminal. The terminal is just for input and output. Okay, you can input, you can send some request, and then computation is at the cloud side. After processing, it just sends you the result to display. Okay, so it's just a display device, just an input and output device. And cloud gaming is also, the game is at the cloud side, at the server side. Okay, and this is only one terminal. The terminal is just for input your operation. Okay, you're controlling something, input operation, and then the server at the cloud side will do the processing. After the processing, it sends you the video. Okay, this to display, and it also may send you sound. Okay, you can hear. So the processing is not at the local side. The processing is at the cloud side. So it does not require very high performance of the terminal. So the terminal can be cheaper, very cheap. Okay, because it does not need this process. Okay, but we need very fast communication because this need low latency, need more bandwidth, right? And also cloud VR and AR is also similar. The video is at the server side, at the cloud side, okay? And this headset is only display, okay, display, okay? So all of these three cases is that the content is at the cloud side, cloud side. This one only display input and output, okay? So for the cloud service, no matter it's cloud PC, cloud gaming, or cloud VR or AR, it's cloud service. Cloud service means that the content is at the cloud side. Cloud side. It may be cloud computing or edge computing. This depends on the latency that is needed. If you do not need high requirement for the latency, it can be at the center DC, okay, center data center. If you require fast responding, then this application may be installed at the edge cloud, okay, which are nearer to the base station to shorten the delay, okay, shorten the latency. Okay, and the other side is the client. This client is just for input and output. Plenty of types of terminals like a PC, okay, like this headset, okay, mobile phones, so many things. But all these ones are called thin client. Thin means that its configuration is thin. It is cheap. It does not need the complex processing. Okay. But what we need a very good pipe. This pipe need sufficient bandwidth and low delay. And of course, this one only 5G can provide. 5G, 4G and 3G is not applicable in this scenario. Bandwidth is not enough, and the latency are too much, right? Okay, so 5G can promote the development of the cloud service. Okay. And it may provide more than 100 megabytes per second. Okay, and the delay can be like 5 milliseconds. About the VR, okay, very typical eMBB service, VR. You can see this one wearing this headset, okay, and it can see some videos. Okay. And this video can be classified into two types. One is the panoramic VR. Panoramic VR usually is for the live broadcast, for some amusement activities, for some sports games. Okay, you can see the 360-degree. When you are wearing this glass, when you are turning your head, then you can see as if you are in the field watching the game. Okay, this panoramic VR. Okay, based on the reality. Okay, another is called the CG VR. CG means computer graphic. That means this video does not exist actually. It's computer created. So this usually is for some game. Okay, for example, game, VR game, or for some design. The design of cars. Okay, design of furnitures. Okay, for some designing. And also maybe for some like this medical, it's for the indication of operation, okay, or education. Also can be like virtual social communication. Okay, this is the CG VR. Okay. Now the main form will be the first one. Okay, some operator has already provided the services like sports broadcast. Okay, VR. Okay, sport broadcast. For example, in some career operator, they have already provided this one. Okay. And about the VR, now is migrating from the PC VR to the cloud VR. Okay. The PC VR, like this one, this picture, we need a computer, a very good computer there. Configuration is very good because it needs very advanced capability of processing, especially for the video processing. And there is a headphone. This headphone is connected with the PC, okay, through a cable. Okay. And this content is stored in this PC. This cost is expensive, and also the content is at the local side. It's not convenient for the development, and also it's very hard to control the copyright. So in the future, the VR will mainly be the cloud VR. That is, we have the thin terminal, okay, and the content is at the cloud side, easy to access and easy to control the copyright. And the thin client makes it easy to access this service. Okay. It's cheap. Okay. And for the cloud VR, we need a good network to support the transmission of the signals. We can examine this quality into such dimensions like the resolution and the delay, okay, and also the color depth and so on. The pre-VR level, we need 25 megabit per second and 40 milliseconds for the delay. And for entry-level VR, we need 100 megabit per second, and we need at most 30 milliseconds of the delay. So these are the requirements for the network to support the VR. And there are a lot of companies which are providing these VR services or doing these researches on the VR, like the VR live broadcast, VR VOD, okay, the video on demand, okay, VR education, and VR games. And also some operators like the British operator EE and Korean operator LG U+, okay, they already provided. And also in China, like China Unicom also providing VR services already.